Sagittarius, this is your reading for these energies, right? The energies that you're feeling. Something drew you in. Maybe you were attracted to the title. Maybe you were attracted to the reader. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Look, something drew you here, and I'm glad you're here. Basically, what's going on is there's just a lot of dead shit coming back. There's a lot of stuff that the undid. I should say zombie time. You know what I'm feeling? You know, that kind of like, but it's not bad stuff. It's just this stuff that honestly needs to be cleared the out. It's family stuff. It's family stuff. Now you're like, oh, I wanted like goody gooey religious, not religious. There's stuff like spirituality, questioning your beliefs, or finding beliefs that help you help yourself and help you basically get. It's, how can I say this? It's almost like you're about to experience a religious moment in your life. It's not some small fucking thing. It's a big thing. And it's powerful. And I feel like there's something here. It's either impacting, I don't think it's impacting your children. I think it's impacting you because of your childhood or since your childhood. Now, I will say this, that in terms of the cards, it's very child and home and, domestic space oriented. So, my interpretation is automatically family shit, right? But it could be like family shit as in you're starting your family. You're just gonna start a family. There's some sort of pregnancy news that be popping. There could be some baby bumps up in so that's that kind of energy too, something to celebrate about, right? There's definitely celebration, a gathering, a celebration of family. We talked about this actually last week, where there's sort of a breakthrough, like that old shit just isn't getting to you anymore. If you want to see last week's reading, check it out above. But awesome. No, seriously, dude, I'll like attach the playlists or whatever. But this is essentially happy news coming through for you. Also a sense of I'm gonna say this right now. You could be happy about something that people don't think it's appropriate that you're happy about. But for you, it's a catharsis. For you, it's a closing of a karmic cycle. And it's just kind of a relief in some way. Just a burden that has been lifted. But it's almost like, hey, don't let any of this shit really get to your head. Be forewarned. Just be careful, Sagittarius, that you don't get too cocky, because that is gonna like make you start butting heads with people and ruin. And you don't want to ruin this moment, because this is actually a new start and a new beginning. And I wouldn't be surprised if something happened around the new moon. That was the 14th, 15th, 16th, right? If something happened around then to sort of like close up these issues, or kind of like something like to make something happen, essentially. It's got something to do with your belief system and finding a belief that you really believe in, like that really resonates with you. But I think more or less it's you believing in yourself and finding a way to really believe in yourself. And despite the things that other people have told you or said to you, really making an impact, something to do since childhood. Oh my God, I keep looking at this. He's so cute. Look at his little face. Hi, little one. Hi, cutie. But see, it's almost like, somebody wants to play, somebody wants to, but I feel like this in some ways could be you. There's children all around you right now. I don't understand why. I don't know if you're a teacher or you're just in the middle of family. It could be that your family is filled with children, but you're in the midst of children and they're giving you such great joy. It's almost like they're actually, something to do with children is actually helping you like make hard times better. Yeah, it's like they're the optimism in your world right now. It could be your children are the ones inspiring you to do great things with your life and change your ways. Like you are finding the energy to be yourself, get yourself back. There has been this sense with you, it's almost like this separation of you from what you're really passionate about. And now you're always a joy. You always bring joy to the room. Of course, that's your job. No, that's you. That's you. But Sagittarius, this is you actually enjoying life again, or really enjoying something. There's an opportunity coming in. Don't blow it with your mouth or your pride. That's kind of the warning here. There's like a big old warning sign. But if you could avoid those pitfalls, you're going to have a whole lot to be grateful for, because you really searched and struggled for this opportunity. And I feel like you went away in order to come back. Like you almost gave up. Yeah, and I say that with a smile, because in a way you had to give up in order to break through. And that's like the trick of the trade. And you know, like, yeah, but it couldn't have been intentional. It's not like you tried to psych out the universe, right? You actually had to give up and say, I'm going to go in another direction. I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to try this. Now, it couldn't have been based on pride. Nope, it could not have been based on pride. Don't let pride get in your way. This is a Leo energy. Also, don't let a Leo get in your way. Don't let somebody else's pride get in your way, or messages that they will say to you, like shit that they'll tell you that you can't do, or that you can't do this and this impossible. It's almost like it's either you saying this to yourself, or your actual pride, being stuck on yourself and shit is getting in your way. Or just that sense that whatever it was, it's like, don't let your stubbornness, don't let your pride, don't let somebody else's stubbornness and pride get in your fucking way. Once you have like gotten that out, like, or gotten those words out of your head, you're guaranteed a new start. And we just had a beautiful, beautiful new moon. Some sort of new start that's coming for you around, then I think a major breakthrough in your life goals and your life ambitions. Because that's what these cards really talk about, is like, who are you really? And how have you struggled? And what have you learned from those struggles? And how has it impacted your faith and belief system? I love these cards. They're the Lenormand cards, but it's the deck. It's so beautiful. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Brief interruption. I actually have to put this on my list below, but that's what it is. Seventh sphere. They're so beautiful. See the back side of them? They're so pretty. Yeah, I highly recommend them because they're very well made. They're wonderful material and they're beautiful. But see, it's like that's why I said, and jokingly, but this is like a religious moment. This could also be the holidays, with the Star of David and stuff. This is a sense of, and Christ, the crucifixion, like looking at your burdens and seeing how they compared and how you have been able to have hope through the pain and through the suffering. This is something that gave you hope through the pain and suffering. But it's almost like, don't let pride get in your way. Oh, that's just a hobby. That's just a hobby. Oh, I don't really do that. I don't really do that. Like you're afraid to be bad at something, or you're afraid to be wrong, or you're afraid to mess up. That's pride, man. Sagittarius, don't do that shit. That's because you won't fail. There's no such thing as failure. There's just such thing as giving up. You know what I'm saying? It's like failure is when you turn away from something that you really, really love to do because you made a mistake. Look at that. Mistakes are just mistakes, right? Failure is a conclusion that you've come to, that you're just not good at something. And that's not true. You are just good at something. What do you need to release? They're asking you the question. The cards, not me. You let me know. You can leave them in the comments, or just let me know, what do you need to release? And I think that what you need to release is these ideas in your head, like you can't do it, or that this is impossible, or just a sense of something that has gotten in your way, or something that has been a big imposition or burden for you is gone. It's gone. It could be very hurtful. It could be a painful loss, especially if it's like no, I'm not predicting that somebody dies. I'm just saying, like, especially if you were attached to it emotionally, or it's, this is something or someone you've known since childhood. This loss could be very painful. But what I'm saying is, this is a cathartic experience for you. It's like a loss of pain that has stuck with you and gotten in your way. right? And the hope that you've held and what you've used to get through it. So what have you used to get through it? Has it been family? Has it been friends? Because you've been working on something. There's been something that has been a constant, and you have been like Capricorn level obsessed with consistent with this. You know, this is definitely like putting the time in, doing the work, not giving up, always coming back to it. Your hard work is paying off. And it's almost like, hey, whoa, is this real? Could this be real? Yeah, this is real. This is for real. This is joy and celebration and abundance. And this is why I feel like something's going on. You know, we're headed to the holiday season. So this could even be saying that something is popping off toward the holiday season. You know, but it's going to be a good thing. You know, it's like finally you're on the right side of the celebration. That's what I'm saying. You know, for so long you could have been on like the downside of the celebration, but now you're on the right side of the celebration. You've got good news. You've got happiness. You're going to be the one that's not because you want to be the center of attention, but you're the one that's going to be like receiving the best gift of the holiday season. Hold on. I had to go get my charger or else the camera, or else the camera would have gone off. I feel really called to, this is my new deck. It's beautiful. It's called Cosmic Dancer. It's so gorgeous. I've just felt called to pull some cards for you. Just let me, hold on a second. Nope, I guess not. Sagittarius, please. Okay, I guess so. Surrender and trust. Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. Like what? Practice daily. This is the thing. This is what you've been doing. This is the thing that you've been consistent with. There's some sort of like choreograph, and then take the lead. What have you guys been like doing? What have you guys been doing? Like, I just feel like this is like, honestly assess, make mistakes, honor the lineage. You know, it's almost like I don't know, do you like do music or dancing with your family, or this is something that you've always wanted to do and maybe your family stood in your way of doing it? Come back to center. This is something that you've almost always known since birth. This is something that's that intrinsic to you. It's a big breakthrough in this. And, you know, it's almost like there's a lineage here. There's a heritage that you inherited this somehow, but you always wanted to be good at it and do something. It's almost like you're coming out. You're organizing something. You're breaking out. You're introducing it to the world. You're celebrating it. You're really talented. That's what this is. This is share your talents with the world. Share your gifts. Ooh, Sagittarius. People are going to celebrate you. There's lots of happiness and merrymaking. There's going to be abundance and joy coming your way. And this is your family. These are your friends taking advice on how to like hold down the house or how to deal with the family. Or it's your family that raised you with this. It's your family that gave you this gift of music or dance or whatever, entertainment, whatever it is. It comes from your family. There's a direct link to your lineage here. But there's some celebration. It's coming through. It's almost like, yay, kickoff party. I feel like you're taking a bold step that you would not have before because there was a lot of complications and constantly pride or fear getting in your way or believing naysayers. I just feel like all of a sudden that doesn't even freaking matter anymore to you. Sagittarius, these are your spirit guide messages. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Yes, the link to the extended is always below. You can hop over there whenever you want. Whenever you want. But There's so many good messages here right now. So just hold a second. Please hold. I will connect you to the extended messages in a moment. Spirit has a plan. This is Jupiterian energy. This is also, it's not just karma. No, it's Spirit has a plan. Trust and faith. This is also, once again, finding religion, maybe finding Buddhism, finding a sense of spirituality, letting go, like finding that there's conflicts between what you feel comfortable with versus how, like what you, like if you or raised really religious and then you are getting into another form of spirituality, but it sings to your soul. This is a sense of what calls to your soul, calling to you and being and trusting it. This is also divine timing because Spirit has a plan. This is your energy. Give over to what Spirit has to do now. This is something that you can't fight. So that's what something's happening, is something that you can't resist, something that you can't fight, something that you couldn't have resisted if you tried. It's just going to sort of happen to you. But there is, and even if it seems bad at first, there's a silver lining here. There's a beautiful little treasure in this trash heap. There's also a different way to look at this or see it outside of the box. Something odd, something unique, something that nobody else is doing. So you see clearly now. So this is owl energy. Seeing what has gotten in your way. I'm seeing the truth about a certain situation, like recognizing what's always been true, kind of like what's always been in front of you. Ooh, and taking a munch, crunch on all those pieces of shit that tried to muck up your shit. As Sagittarius, you're gonna be like, bye, Felicia. Okay, and then we have, confidence. Slow and steady wins the race. It took you a while to get here. Let's look at these cards. Ooh, Aries energy. Double Aries energy. You are just like, I'm good. I don't need y'all to tell me who the fuck I am because I know who the fuck I am. I'm going to be who I want even if it's awkward and weird. This is actually like happy. Like feeling good about yourself. And there's a confidence in you that I think is the biggest reward. Right? Because you're not waiting for somebody else to say, hey, I approve of what you're doing. Ooh, this is Leo energy. You got double Leo energy. This is also about following your heart. Don't let pride get in the way of what your heart is telling you to do. That's that message. Because there's great benefits that are being rewarded to you. And then you have, in other words, this is hard work, right? Remember you said hard work is paying off with the Capricornian moon? Ding, there you go. Yeah, you've worked for this. This isn't just a miracle falling from the sky. It's like it's finally falling from the sky. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. Go ahead and do that open mic night. Go ahead and submit that manuscript. Go ahead and apply for that position. This is the time to do it for you, Sagittarius. Because you shine really bright. Miracles are happening to you, baby. And this is also telling me that you will be selected and that money is coming in your way. There's abundance coming to you. Spirit has your back, so nothing's gonna fuck with you. This is also Capricornian energy, but this is leadership. This is you. This is spirit, actually spirit itself tapping you, or you being completely and totally one and in tune with spirit. This is spirit has a plan. In other words, this is divinely guided. Yes, you have to make the choice, but spirit wants you to know nothing bad's going to happen to you by making this choice. This is like a no-brainer. You just all you have to do is walk in the room. I'll take care of everything else. Like, that's your message. Watch what Papa Jupiter's doing, because he's doing something. Yeah. Trust the great mystery. And just dive right in. That's you throwing caution to the wind and just diving right in. I know that Jupiter was squared to Venus. He squared to Venus for most of this week. So there could very well be just a sense of it being a very benefic time. Like, those are the two benefics, right? When they square each other, it's more like square dancing. It may be a little confined, but ultimately it's not much of a challenge. There's could actually be a lot of fortune in that square. So I know that Jupiter was, I think squared to Venus. Yeah. This is a good time. Yeah, I talked about that in my reading. It's just like getting that sense of self back. You know, getting your sense of self back, knowing that you have a right to love everything about who you are, you know, without having to be something specific. Life is speeding up, so things are starting to come together for you. This is a major breakthrough, but there is a little bit of pain here, a little bit of suffering, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of sad news. Sometimes life stings. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I know that you can get through it because you have your family by your side and you have a lot of support, Sagittarius. Somebody loves the shit out of you. You've been tapped. When Stag shows up, that's my message. You've been tapped. This is not something you can avoid. This is not something you could get around. It's always a time that you knew was coming. But it's also a sense of Spirit wants you to do this. Spirit's giving you this inspiration for a reason. You got to use it. You don't have a choice. Stop knocking your ass around in the dark. And then we have in the future, look at this. Believe in yourself. Just believing in yourself is going to transform everything. That's the magic, is invest now and the future will be bright as well, right? This is that sense of changing your life around just by deciding to invest in yourself and be defensive of yourself, be protective of yourself. These two cards together is like, don't let nobody give you shit, right? This is also a sense of some sort of protected abundance coming in. I don't know if it's like a trust fund or some shit. I don't know. But something is finally emerging. You could feel this, is what it's telling me. You could feel this. I could feel it coming in the air. And that kind of, like, you could feel it. It was on its way. And you can't really guard yourself from it. You can't protect yourself from it. And in a way you don't really want to. You don't, because this is a fate that you have to meet face to face. And it's actually a beautiful moment for you. I'm going to continue this reading with tarot. Come on over with me. The extended link is below, but I'm going to go into your angel messages first. So hang around for those. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Help Born Without Boundaries grow. Help me reach 50,000. 50,000 by December, by the end of December. Help me reach 50,000. We only got about 11,000 to go. Help me, help me, help me. That's my goal, Sagittarius, right? We all got to have goals. Join me every single, I think it's Tuesday that I upload your video. Once you subscribe and you ring the bell for notifications, you'll get notified with all the content, but also I upload a new Sagittarius specific video every single Tuesday between 5 and 6 a.m. So you can depend on that. You can also depend on Monday through Friday, me being over on Instagram, doing a daily reading in the morning. So you can join me over there for a daily general energies reading. We can shoot the shit. It'll be fun. That's born_without_boundaries. And then, of course, you can subscribe right to Vimeo and get access to the extendeds a day before the link shows up on YouTube. You can also get my astrological forecast, which I post to Vimeo. That's absolutely for free. And I also send them out to email blasts. So if you want to register to my email blast, go over to my website. You could do that too. There's so many different ways that we can interact and can have fun with each other. All right, Sagittarius, these are your angel messages. And yes, you should stick around for them because they're actually the most magical part of these readings. Yeah, I've come to, like, I used to underestimate them, but I've come to realize that these are the most magical. This is the most magical part of this reading. It is. Okay. All right, we got it. Tarot is going to wait. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. And that's kind of like feeding into, don't let pride get in your way. This is not the time to brag. This is not the time to sass. This is not the time to do any of that shit. It's just a time to feel good about yourself and walk away and not believe people who are trying to hold you back, right? Success. What did Ivanka Trump say? Her famous line. No, not Ivanka. Ivanka's the daughter. Ivana Trump, when Donald Trump had cheated on her with Marla Maples years and years ago, right? During the divorce, her famous line. She says, success is the best revenge. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you with that thought. Determination. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. So don't give your ass up. Don't. And don't let anybody hate on you or make you believe some stupid shit like you're not good enough. Surrender. There is no point in pushing the barrel up such a steep hill. Don't try to fight with people who you know are not going to listen. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. Spirit's got your back. Don't you worry about it. Integrity. Be flexible, but also be true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. But if you don't know where you stand, somebody's always going to be there to push you around. So that's what this card is saying. Plant your feet firmly. Let people know where you stand. You can respect somebody else's opinion while making damn sure they know yours. Archangel Raphael is here. Feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go. Let's go. The extended link is down below. I'll see you guys over there.